Yo, what it do is JJONSOME. We back with another video, and today we're gonna reacting to Kankan and Non-Vicious. Apparently they got into some interaction, bro, some type of beef online. Let's see what it's about. Like and subscribe. Road to 100k, not 100. Well, soon 100k, but 100 subscribers, bro. So hit that shit. Feel me?
JJONSOME literally suck. All these new nail polish suck. It's been a long time since I made a video about Kankan specifically. Because to be real with you, I don't think anybody.
What did he say?
Any music wave after Ken or JJONSOME literally suck.
Any music wave after Ken or JJONSOME literally sucks. All these new nail polish ass niggas suck. If we're being for real, y'all just chasing nostalgia at this point, like fucking crackheads, basically accepting anything at this point. Low-key, he's kind of right, bro. Like, dude, what nostalgia? Like, the fact that Cardi, Young Thug give you guys like nostalgia is kind of weird to me, bro. They're still like, they're not new, but there's like, bro, like they're still around, bro. They're not like Tupac, like they're old. Like, what are you talking about? This nostalgia junk got to go, bro. After Ken JJONSOME is trash, and that's literally is true though. All these new artists are literally trash. The only one I mess with is Che, because Che is kind of in the Ken and JJONSOME era anyways. Or those bro, these new niggas, bro, please, they're trash, bro. They really are trash.
All these new nail polish suck. It's been a long time since I made a video about Kankan specifically. Because to be real with you, I don't think anybody consider him a rapper anymore. Because yes, he definitely had a fan base that loved his early music, especially throughout these years. You know, he still get talked about here and there, but like not too much. But he's also at this point where he's bringing in money from different things. You know what I'm saying? Merch and all that stuff. And he also has a family. By the way, he's a father now.
Let me say this, bro. Kankan's merch is probably one of the best merch I have ever seen, like, artists put out. Right, bro? He has cups. He has little army men figurines, slides, clothes, rugs, plushies. His junk is actually fire. Like, I would buy it, but it all gets sold out, bro.
You know, he actually has a point where he's kind of pushed away from music or just dropping music. And trust me, I'm not lying when I say this. Every 4 months or like 5 months, Kankan go on a huge rant. He go on a rant about TG. He start calling people trash, talk about some rapper from the past, and then he announced.
I don't agree with that, bro. TG is a good ass rapper, and I fuck with TG, bro. And he's fire. He's fire.
Music and never drop it, but you know, he might drop a track on SoundCloud or something like that, then disappear again. So it's just a whole cycle because he been trying to so-called come back for like 3 years, going on 4. But you know, one thing Kankan always did was speak his mind. Don't get it twisted, that man talk a lot of shit. It's almost like a normal thing for him. So it brings me to this
think it's shit talking. Like, that statement he made in the beginning of the video is kind of true. Like, these rappers are blowing up, just copying other niggas like that. Like, come on, bro.
Situation I'm finna speak about.
Then we want to call it inspo. Stop.
Today, because you know, with this whole new underground scene, there's definitely a lot of pros, but it's a lot of cons. I'm not gonna speak about this the whole time, but the pro is that yes, we have a new scene, we got new guys, people catch on faster, and they're building fan bases, okay? But the con is that some people feel like this new generation, the rappers, right, they love nostalgia just a little too much, okay? And you're probably wondering, okay, what you mean by this? Well, there's tons of different meanings. Of course, these rappers are inspired, paying homage to some of their favorite rappers. Who not? But you know, some people just do it because it's easy to get
you can't. Bro, when you get inspired by somebody, bro, you know how there's artists, you know, I think Cardi said, hey, I was inspired by, I don't even know who's inspired by forever, but I think he said Chief Keef. All rappers, even like the older rappers that are like big figures now, they say, yeah, I was growing up, listen to Chief Keef, things like that. They're not copying their album covers. They're not copying their flow. They might get the same beat type or maybe do a flow, but obviously it's different. Like, we gotta stop blatantly just taking the whole thing, bro. This shit's crazy, bro.
Talk about when you're doing it like that. It's easy to generate a fan base, especially when you don't add anything to it. You don't really do a spin-off. You just flat out copy the guy. Then once they build their fan base, they slowly transition and do something else, which is okay if you're doing your spin-off or whatever. Everybody inspired from something, but sometimes you could just tell that they doing it for attention. Some of y'all call it nostalgia baiting, whatever it's called. But you know, that's a huge thing. People just take something from the past and they just try to make it their own, and it's kind of working for them because they're building very fast, but it's just like people start to notice that they're not doing anything original. It's just like you're flat out copying. copying. Some people do it good though, and that could be image-wise, music-wise. It doesn't matter. And I'm not saying the music bad, but we done seen this with a few rappers. And right now, for sure, this dude is getting talked about the most. And there's a lot of people complaining. And they gotta be 9 Vicious, okay? It's already enough the dude got allegations, so he's already hated for that. But when it comes to music and his image, you can just tell what he's going for. You can tell that he want to get people mad. You know what I'm saying? But all this hate does is just give him more attention, and it causes people to gravitate towards his music once people actually find out who he is. And ever since 9 been growing, it's been tons of people speaking about the current scene that we have, including 9. And today I was sent some screenshots of Kankan addressing Osama's son and Ken Carson. And there's also a thing where people feel like he's talking about 9 Vicious throughout these tweets and these stories. But it starts on IG because Kankan had made some posts, right? Here's what he said: too many facts mixed in with the real, y'all in the way. And then he said, I hate rappers so much.
Let's break this down, bro, because duty, you be talking hella fast, my nigga. Too many fakes mixed in with the real, y'all in the way. Literally hate rappers so much I don't even want to rap because I feel associated with fuck niggas. I feel that, bro, because they be doing a lot of weird shit. But Kankan, I feel like that whole group had a lot of allegations and you still stuck with them. Just saying. PSA, you niggas are clones and so yeah, they are clones, bro, and they do suck. I really do think 9 Vicious sucks. I do like Osama's son. I feel like he's good. Obviously, he has Cardi influence, and he doesn't do it too much to the point like he's completely taking it, you know, the whole swag. But I fuck with it. It's more natural in a way when Osama's son does it. Y'all only buzz is from nostalgia, addicted retard 10-year-olds who miss errors from OG artists and fake beef. And can y'all stop with the fake gang affiliations and put all that energy y'all putting in y'all clone image into some actual music? Facts. I close my eyes and listen to half of y'all shit and it's terrible. True. He ain't talking about Jason. Jason's good. Like, bro, I'ma say this, bro, and this is the truth. Technically speaking, after the Kankan Summers and Autumn and that whole group of artists, music been kind of trash. Especially the underground, the new rappers, it been kind of trash, bro. Like Yeet and all them, it been kind of trash, bro. Here's the people that I will take over. Che is good. Osama's son is good. 1 a.m., keep him. Osanta, whatever his name, keep him. So the Slime Crew, keep them guys, bro. 9 Vicious, nah, bro. Like, Pretty Fun, nah, bro. Like, those guys gotta go, bro. Y'all just blowing anybody up, like, you just letting them, like, come on, dude. No,
I don't even want to rap because I feel associated with you, to be honest. And then he said, PSA, you niggas are clones and suck, by the way. Y'all only buzz is from nostalgia. Addicted are 10-year-olds with missed errors from the OG art and fake beef. And can y'all stop with the fake gang affiliations? Put all the energy y'all put it in y'all clone image into actual music. I close my eyes and listen to half y'all and it's terrible. And then he said, hey, can we try and blow up our music and not wear skirts and paint our nails for shock value? Or is it too crazy? Maybe I'm tripping. Laughing emoji. And then he said,
I agree with that too, bro. But people call you homophobic. It's not about that, bro. Like, if you ain't gay, it's like, bro, I remember I reacted to the 9 Vicious album, bro. And then he had many songs talking about, oh, niggas think I'm gay, niggas think I'm this, but I'm not gay. Then why are you doing edges? Why are you painting your nails? Why are you wearing skirts? Why are you looking all that in your photos with your tongue out? Like, and then you wonder why people think you're gay, and even though you're not. Then stop doing it, bro. Stop doing gay shit. Then they probably won't think you gay. Just saying.
Kids and whitewashed black kids when no dads think that cool, by the way. Laughing emoji. Imagine me letting my son see me twerking online with painted nails and edges in my hair. Laughing emoji. And he also made it clear he not talking about Skywater, so he definitely got to be talking about 9. That's the only person that's kind of doing that right now and it's working for him in a weird way. But and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I agree with him because a lot of people do be faking that shit, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I know 9 does very heavy is address the gay allegations, bro. In every song that he make, he always say something about him not being gay, but his whole image is him. You feel me? Like, and y'all know how Kankan is. He wasn't done. He went straight to Twitter. And here's what he said. Any music wave after Ken or Osama literally suck. All these new nail polish suck. If we being for real, y'all chasing nostalgia at this point. Like crackheads, laughing emoji. Basically accepting anything at this point. But when he made that tweet, a lot of people assumed that he was talking about 9 because of the whole nail polish thing. You know, he's the one that's popping right now for that. And it's very surprising to see that he was talking about Ken.
I know this, like, bro, why hate? But this needed to be said, bro. It low-key does, bro. Because especially with this TikTok now, they just lash onto somebody, and if you don't like the artist, they're like, oh, like, bro, these guys are trash, bro. They're trash.
Because he kind of gave him his props. Because he said it himself. After Ken and JJONSOME blew up, it's just like everything went downhill. And he felt like every rapper not being original. They just going off of nostalgia. And some of the comments was saying, you f with Ken now? Question mark, question mark. Is Kankan speaking about 9 Vicious here? And somebody else said, wow, this showing Ken love. And somebody else said, facts, cough, 9 victim. To be honest, you're not wrong at all, but all you do is sit on Twitter all day and hate on other rappers. Focus on your own album. You haven't dropped in 3 years. And somebody else said, you should have just made a post and said,
bro, see, to be honest, you're not wrong, but all you need to do is sit on Twitter all day. Like, bro, I know that he's sitting on Twitter all day doing some bullshit, bro. He got the brand going. Y'all gonna listen to his music if he listens to music, bro. And he just wanted to put it out there because probably, bro, he's fed up. Enough is enough. Because he's like, what? Because think about it. Here's how I view it, bro. Kankan, Summers, and all them boys that, like, made that music, they set the standard for what we hear now in the underground. And that is facts. Plug-in beat to now, they set the standard. Ken, you know, but Ken kind of already been rapping, obviously. But, like, those guys, that big sphere, set the standard now. So he's like a big bro. Think of Kankan as like the big bro. And then, like, the new niggas are like little bros, bro. They just going on the scene. You know, they're the new niggas. And he's looking at, like, the thing pretty much like what he built. He's looking at it and being like, bro, this is not what I want. So he went out and said something, which is facts. Because this shit is ass. Bro, you know, I haven't even been able to upload that much, bro. Because the music is trash, bro. I can't even.
9 Vicious, that's all he talked about. And once all the blogs seen this, they all started posting the same thing. Either that he dissing 9 Vicious, or he just talked about the current scene in general. But he's clearly talking about the underground. You feel me? It's crazy because not even 2 months ago, before 9 even had the allegations or anything like that, Kankan was showing a lot of love to him. I'm sure you can check these posts. People can change up, okay? But they did catch him. And I'm gonna be real with this whole thing. I get what Kankan is trying to say. A lot of people say this all the time, so he's not wrong. But I feel like it's coming from the wrong person, though. But you know, people can look at
it's coming from the right person because he's one of those people. Like I said, the big pillars that kind of started this wave. He's kind of started this wave, and now he's speaking on it and being like, look, this shit is weird, bro. Like, what are y'all doing? It's facts. Kankan gets to say this. He does. He's the right person.
He doesn't do anything but rant. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he still make music here and there, behind scenes or whatever. And it's like you doing all this talking, but you have a platform. You have a fan base. Yes, he used to be hot, but he don't do that no more. He kind of just rant. So people gonna agree with him, but not agree with him because it's coming from him. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't matter.
I don't think that matters.
But it's like you saying all this, man. Prove people wrong, then, bro. Let them know in a better way by doing your thing. But the good thing that I did find about this is seeing him finally move past that whole situation with Ken Carson, because 2 years ago when they was beefing and stuff like that, even Summers got involved a little bit, but like that whole thing was very unnecessary. Yeah, that was surprising to see. And somebody sent me a screenshot of 9 Vicious wearing a dress, whatever that is. I don't know what he wearing, but like like I said, these dudes know what they be doing, man. They're trying to see who can shock somebody the most, who can do the craziest shit. Everybody doing something crazy with their image for attention, bro. We've been seeing this for the past 3 years. Even though I like the current scene that we have and I like the music that we're getting, it's not about music no more. It's not about talent. Everybody trying to have a cool image. Or
dead ass, bro. And I'm happy he said that because that's so true. Remember, NetSped blew up for being trash. I think I don't know because I'm not a Twitter nigga, and thank God I probably will never be unless it's for the goons. Sorry, but NetSped, bro, that nigga blew up because he was trash, bro. And then look, now people are fucking with it, and they automatically start fucking with his music. First of all, it's not actually that bad, but because his image, JJONSOME, because of the image, it's all imagery now, bro. If you could put a good image, you look cool, you look like that rapper aesthetic, you look fire, whatever, people will fuck with your music, bro. People just gonna fuck with you. Simple.
Or look crazy to gain attention. That's all it is. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. Do y'all agree with Kankan? Do y'all feel like he wrong? How do y'all feel about the current scene that we have? But yeah, make sure y'all follow my IG. I love y'all so much.
W duty, bro. W video too, bro. That's why I want to be it for me too. I went through the vid. Like and subscribe, bro. And tell me what y'all think down below. You know, how y'all feel about the current state of the underground. And you agree with Ken Carson? I'm not Ken Carson. Kankan, do you agree? Yes or no? Well, let me think. And like and subscribe. See you in the next one.